Good morning. This is Vicki Christensen O'Shields for She's Gone Country with the CB Cowgirls. This morning we're in Decatur, Texas. We made a special trip up here for the ultimate calf roping, and this morning we have the pleasure of interviewing Mr. Sonny Miller from NRS, and the training facility here, Sonny, is just unbelievable for people that have never seen it before. Tell us a little bit about it, if you would, please.
Well, thanks, Vicki. First, we appreciate you guys coming in. Wayne's program, we've been working on it since February for him to be in this weekend, and it's just a great Labor Day weekend event. Family, grandfathers, the whole 9 yards that have been here this week. But we're in a 100,000 square foot facility. David Isham, the owner of NRS and Sand Hill Ranch, he and I designed this facility back in 2001. We started construction late that year. Had our first clinic the end of 2002. I left the ranch in '04, and then David invited me back last October, and I started the middle of November. So I'm really happy to be home.
Wow. Well, again, this ranch is just undescribable. It truly is. Besides the training facility, which is this beautiful indoor arena, cook shack, the saddle shop. We're sitting in the saddle shop of NRS, but you have a beautiful outdoor arena as well, guest ranch, motel. Tell us a little bit about the ranch itself, the history.
The ranch itself, Sand Hill is the highest point in Wise County. So Decatur is the county seat for Wise County. We're the county north and west of Fort Worth, Texas, Tarrant County. So we're sitting right on the Chisholm Trail. This ranch actually has two springs on it. One of them's 28 feet deep. The other one's 37, 38 feet deep. But this is where the cattle would come in 2 days before they arrived in Fort Worth. They'd water them and feed them up right here on these plains, and then march those cattle down the trail for those next 2 days and get the very best price they could. So the community itself, there's a Texas Ranger buried right here in the cemetery that's on the ranch. His name was Orrin Long, I believe it was, and in the 1850s when this community was settled, he was the one sole man that protected everybody from the Indians around here. And there's a great story. And David, he moved here when he was 10 years old. David turned 50 this January. He'll probably fire me now for telling everybody that, but he's a pretty transparent guy and a really great guy. He's like a brother to me, and I appreciate him so much. We're blessed. But this facility is designed to be a destination. Our new store going up on the hill, 90,000 square feet up there, the fulfillment center for our catalog, our trailer dealership that's up on the northeast corner. If you are anything about Western, we want you to come to NRS.
Absolutely, and anyone out there that has the chance to travel even close to Decatur, definitely this is a destination. I know my husband and I had the pleasure of staying in one of the cabins last night, and I was flipping through the guest book, and there's people from Pennsylvania, from all over the world that have enjoyed the guest ranch here at NRS. So NRS is so much more than just a catalog that you get in the mail. Tell us what's coming up. What's coming up the rest of the month of September here at the training facility?
The rest of the month this year, we've got private lessons in any day that you need. So if we don't have a clinic available for you, you can just call. We have a young man coming from Louisiana this week. We'll spend 3 days with he and his father. Decide he wants to learn to rope like Dad, but Dad says I can't teach him. Well, that's really why this facility exists. And it says training center on the end of the gable, but most people read that as, well, we're training horses, and that's not true. We don't ride any outside horses here. In fact, we only choose to help educate people about the Western lifestyle. We've got the Roy Cooper Junior World Championship here in July. It was a great success. It's now being shown on Ride TV, in fact, this week. All the things that come forward in the fall, though, the biggest thing is our October 8th, 9th, and 10th clinic. Trevor Brazil, Patrick Smith, 12 very lucky headers and 12 very lucky healers get to spend 3 days with Trevor and Patrick, critiquing them, helping them with their mechanics, helping with the horsemanship, and then just being good all-around buddies with them, because that's pretty much the cowboy way. And that's the beauty about Trevor and the world champions. We were sitting here the other night at a roping, and 4 of the PBR past world champions come and they rope. So Wise County is very blessed to have Trevor Brazil and his family, the Cooper family, Roy and the boys as we call them, and then 13 of the last 14 or 15 world champion PBR guys here. So Wise County is the place to be, not just because of NRS, but because of the history that all ties back to what our lifestyle truly is.
Exactly, and that is the Western lifestyle. And here at She's Gone Country with the CB Cowgirls, that's what we're all about. We are about the stories behind the stories, connecting the generations to keep the cowboy and cowgirl in the future alive for the way of life we all love. Right now, I just want to say, Sonny, thank you so much. Anyone out there, if you're in anywhere near Decatur, Texas, please do stop by and say hello to Sonny and the crew. You'll be welcomed with open arms, and I guarantee it, you will love where you've decided to stop. Thank you so much, Sonny. I'd like to say thank you to 4 Radio, Trust Rio Silver, Coastal Farm and Ranch Supply, and thank you all for listening in.